Hi guys, this is Chris 19 A.E.F.E here, and today I'm going to be going over why I believe M1 Finance checking account would be a lot better than your financial institution or your bank checking account. And the only downside I see to having a M1 Finance checking account versus your bank account is that M1 Finance will charge you because you have to sign up for the gold membership. So M1 Finance will charge you $125 a year. So that's the only downside I see to having a M1 Finance checking account. But all the pros greatly outweigh this one negative and could eventually neutralize that negative altogether. And let's get into it. And remember, if you guys do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below. Let me know how I can make this video better for you guys or in the future. Alright, so starting off, one benefit to having an M1 Finance checking account. To start off making an M1 Finance checking account, you will go to m1finance.com, you will open up an account, and then you will sign up for that membership. That's all it is, and that membership costs $125. But once you do that, you get access to all these perks. But today, we are only going to be focused on the perks that are beneficial to the checking here. So you will get 1% checking every month paid to you for the cash that you have sitting in your account. So if that's $500, you get paid 1% of that, which would be $5. If it's $1,000, you get paid 1% of that, which would be $10. If it's $10,000, you get paid 1% of that, which would be $100. So if you are a working individual where you have your checks hitting your account all the time, M1 Finance will pay you 1% of all your checks in your account for that month. So if you're saving money or you trying to save money, M1 Finance will help you save money. It will pay you for the money sitting there. It can help out, especially when you get your taxes or you get that nice big bonus check. That 1% they will pay you every single month will accumulate a snowball effect. So if you have $500, it'll pay you $5. The next month, it'll pay you off of that. If you add no money to it, it'll pay you off that same $505. As well as whatever you spend. Whatever you spend for that month, it will pay you 1% cash back on whatever you spend that month. And so let's go over a demo here of how that will work or how that will look here. So say you just starting off, you just started working. You have to pay your bills. You get paid $500 every 2 weeks, something like that. So let's say for the month, for 1 month, you put $500 in there. Okay, you put $500 in there. 1% of $500 is $5. Okay. And so now the next month come, you still have that $500 because you're saving up money for a car, or maybe buy your girlfriend or boyfriend something, or birthday. So you got that $500 in there, and you get paid $5 off that $500, but you can't add any more money to it. So M1 Finance, they put $5 in there for you because that's what they pay you, and then they'll pay you 1% of that, and that's going to be, that second month will be $500.05. Say you forget you're not putting money anymore, and so they have to pay you off of your new balance. Now would be your new balance, so they'll pay you 1% of that, and you can see how this would go up by itself. Now they have to pay you, they have to add that to your account, and they'll have to pay you 1% off of that, and you see how your money is slowly increasing by itself. And this is if you was to put money in there, if you can't afford anything, you working paycheck to paycheck, and it would go up by itself like that. But let's say here you're starting off with it. First month you put that $500 in there. They pay you $5. So that $5, and that second month you put another $500 in there, and so now you're at $1,000 and that $5, and so they have to pay you off of that. And this is the snowball effect as well as the compound here, and you see how it goes up to $10.05 the second month. So let's say you put another $500 in there, and then they got to pay you that $10.05. And look how fast your money is going up. 15 for that month. And so you can see how fast it's going up here. So say you put another 500 in there. So that's 2,000, right? And then you got that 15, which will turn that into 30. And then you got another 15 here. which would turn that into 20. Boom, yeah. And you see how your money is starting to go up a lot faster. And this is starting off at 500 on that first month. And now we like to the third month and it's $20. And this is just you put that $500 in there, and you see how your money is starting to go up a lot faster. This is called that snowball effect and that compound interest, because they're paying you money and you're adding money into it. Say you're somebody that's been saving up for a while. Say, hell, you got $1,000 or $10,000. Boom, you get paid $100 there. You're working individual, so you put that 500 in there, right? You may make more than 500 that you can put in there a month, but I'm just saying you may put 500 there a month. You get paid that other money. Then you got 100 on top of that, so you got $600, right? Too many zeros. So you got $600, right? Boom, you get paid 106, and then you will add that 106 to that, right? So that would be 706, and so you add that 106 to that, and so you see how that compound interest is just going up. And so if you're adding money to this at the same time, where you're just putting 500 in there and you're getting the interest payment, you can see how this will benefit you and help you get that compound interest. And so say you put another 500 in there, right? And so you put another 500 in there, that will give you, we'll say, 1,200. And you can see how that's jumped up to 112 right there. And you put another 500. I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea by now. So I have to keep doing it. So you got that 7 and that 1. That'll be that 8. 1, 2. And so you guys see how it's just going up. So that's that compound interest right there. And say you was if you was to spend that money, you make $100 off of it, because they give you 1% cash back whatever you spend that month. So say you're paying bills, right? Say you got you're paying your rent. Let's say your rent's like $600, right? So let's do this. Say you're paying your rent. Your rent's like $600. You got to pay your phone bill. I don't know how much you guys' phone bills is, so I'm gonna just put in $100. I'm just guessing here. You got your phone bill. You got what? Your internet. I don't know what you guys' internet are like, so I'm just rounding down to 100. Some guys may be more. I know the gamers are gonna be when you get the high internet, but I'm just rounding down to 100 here. You got your light bill. Let's say $60 on a light bill, right? Let's say you got gas. Let's say somebody paid what you guys pay for. Let's say $50 for gas. I know it's probably more than that. I'm just spitballing here. So we got some bills. We got gas. We got what, 500 in groceries probably. If you are eating out, whatever you guys want to put in there. What else can we throw on there? I guess clubbing, whatever you guys. I'm gonna just extra $30 in there. I'm just putting numbers in there, but you guys get that. So you guys do all that, right? You spend that's 1,440. So let's say they'll pay you every month back on that. So what you'll make back on that would be $1,440. So they're paying you back every month. So if you're spending money, they're paying you 1% back for spending money. If you're saving money, they're paying you 1% on top of saving money. And this is every month. And that's one or two benefits why I think this is a lot better than your traditional bank account. The other reason why I think this is better than your traditional bank account is because if you have to borrow money or get a loan, you can borrow up against 35% of whatever you have invested in your account. So if you have $10,000 invested in your account and you want to get money and you need to buy like a car or something like that, but you want to spend your money, you need to get a loan, you can borrow up to 35%, and that would be $3,500. So like they put examples here, like you want to start a business here, like they say Sally needs $3,500 to get her business. She has $10,000 in her M1 finance account, so she's able to borrow at 35% of her portfolio, and so that would give her $3,500 that she need. And they charge you 2% interest whenever you borrow, and you can pay back anytime. So there's not like you have a set date where you got to pay or they're gonna take your check or report to the credit. You pay back anytime, and you have instant access to it. So there's no waiting another business day or another week. That same time that you do it, is at the same time that you have access to it, and you pay back at 2% at your leisure there. And so that's another reason, three reasons right there that I think this is better than traditional bank. Your traditional bank, you have to file the application, right? And then you have to wait. Here, you get that 1% cash back. If you spend money, you get that 1% on the check for money you have sitting there. The loan here, you get instant access to it up to 35%. Also here, you have total control over your card. So you can lock your card if you don't want nobody using it. So you got some bills coming through, you want to pay any bills, or you got something that you just want to pay, hit that lock button on your card, nothing goes through till you unlock it. You can change the PIN, and you can port issues too if you have any issues with your card, if it's stolen, lost, anything like that. You got a $3,000 daily spending limit, so you can spend $3,000 per day. You can withdraw $510 per day, and they'll reimburse you for 4 fees for the month. So if the ATM charges you like a $5 fee or $20 fee, it will reimburse you for that. You can get, I'm not clear on it because they have information, but you can get direct deposit. It will have a voided check on there if you want to get a voided check to your employer. It will have the direct deposit account and routing number, so you can link your direct deposit and have money just hitting your M1 Finance, as well as you can keep track of your transactions here. And you can see here where I was getting $10. I put $10 in because I wasn't paying attention to it. I just started this. I got paid 9 cents for that. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I got paid interest on top of all this. That was $12. Then you see how the compound's kicking up, $18. Right now, I'm currently sitting at 500. And so what I say to make this profitable, because they do charge you, the only downside is because they do charge you that $125. So I say to offset that, if you're going to do this, make sure you are really committed to it. And the reason why is I always say you want to have about $1,250 in there. And why I say that is because if you have $1,250 in there, they will pay you every month $12.50. Okay? And so they're paying you $12.50 every month. You do that for a year, which would be 12 months. That will pay for itself at $150. So if you have more than $1,200 in there, you're good. You're not losing any money because the membership is going to pay for itself, because they're pretty much paying the membership for you because they have to pay you money. And if you have that $1,250 in there and you're adding money to it, then you obviously, oh man, that's not even F. Obviously, you're making a lot more money, and this is why I think this is worth it here than your traditional bank account. Yes, you have to spend that $125, but if you're putting all your paychecks in here or you're using this as savings, it will pay for itself as well as make you a profit. And let's say if you had 10,000, let's just do some fantasy numbers here. Let's say somebody sold for 10,000, you'll get $100 a month. Maybe you're somebody that's old and you're retiring, and maybe let's say you have like what? I'm pretty sure you guys will have more than $50,000. I'm not that old, so I'm not sure people's pockets are looking. So you have $50,000. That's $500 a month, and you can see 50,000 seems like a long way away, but let's say you put 500 for 12 months in here. That's 6,000 a year right there. Okay, and so let's say if you do that 6,000, let's say you do it for 3 years. You committed to it, right? You do that for 3 years. We're looking long term here now, guys. Do that for 3 years. That's 18,000 right there. Okay, let's say obviously it would be more than 18,000 because you got to remember you guys getting an interest payment. I'm skipping over that because I don't want to do too much complicated math. So let's say 1% of 18,000. $180. Just take off 2 zeros, and you'll see how the money is going up right there. I mean, that's a free check you guys can be using. So the sooner you start on finance, the more money you have put in there, the more rewarding it is. The rewards greatly outweigh the negatives here, and that's why I think M1 Finance is a lot better than your traditional bank account, and that's why I believe M1 Finance is a lot better than Robinhood. Robinhood only does 0.30, which is very low, and they also doesn't offer the benefits this does. M1 Finance offers these benefits at a high premium of 1%. Uh, these pay you monthly, and you can make a passive income if you are committed to this. You can get to the point where you're not working anymore. Like if you can get to $500,000, or you get to you can get to $1 million like this. You're not having to work. I mean, you can work your butt off, put the money in here to save up for the first few years of your life, and then after that, when you get to 40 or something, depending on how much money you put in there, you don't have to work, and you can afford all the things that you want to buy and have a luxurious lifestyle. And so this is why I do think M1 Finance is worth it, and I do hope you guys uh, try it out. If you guys are skeptical about it and you think it's some kind of trick to it or some kind of scam, I am making a documentary about it on my YouTube channel here. So I'm starting off at, as you guys saw, I'm starting off like at $500 and something like that. And then you guys can just follow me on my documentary here as I build up my account. Because I start off at zero here. I'm building up every month. I'll be doing reports. I'll call it the passive income videos, passive income in finance, or passive income Robinhood. I'll be uploading how much I have for the month, how much interest I got paid for the month. And so when you guys see me hit that 10,000 threshold, then at 50,000, then at 100,000, you guys will know that I started here at zero and that you guys can do it too. It just takes discipline, hard work, and sacrifice, but it will pay off. And I do hope that you guys subscribe to the channel and join my journey here on this financial adventure of becoming financially, having this financial freedom that this hard work will give us in the years to come. This is something that it will literally reward you for your hard work, but it's something that will not happen overnight. You put in the time and effort to do this and to build your path. Your work will be rewarded for you. You will have an easier future. You have the F.U money to tell your boss, because you won't have to take the BS at work. You will have your financial freedom. You can work if you want to work to get benefits, stuff like that. But as far as financial freedom goes and financial flexibility, you will have that. But you have to start off small, then you will get big eventually. And that's what my documentary is about, is to help educate everybody into having that financial freedom. If you guys do decide to sign up with my finance, use the link in the description and the bottom. Uh, it'll give you $100 free, and it will give me $100 free. And I do hope that you guys subscribe. Leave a comment whether this is helpful or not helpful. How can I make these videos better? And I will see you guys in the next video.